I'm gonna break all that shit down, man. And I'm starting to believe, it's, oh man, I'm ready to break it down, man. Sometimes you need people to break things down so they can understand. Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. I believe a lot of people really don't understand what's going on. And the sad part about all this is that the brainwashing part of the enemy is took a fucked up effect on us from day one. That's a fact. So what we do, we start breaking shit down. We take it from the 1600s, all right? Now you have to understand, back in the 1600s, it was nothing there. The only thing was there back in the 1600s was ships and, stuff that they can trade with, back in those days. There wasn't really nothing going on. Now, when you talk about slavery, let's talk about how we got here. Now, I do not believe that the white man came over on ships like Vikings onto Africa and just started snatching up niggas and putting them on the ship and bringing them to America. I don't think that's the way it works, especially back in the 1600s. You gotta remind yourself, what days are we talking about? I believe it was a lot of selling, a lot of auction, a lot of that shit was jumping off because they needed workers. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's the way, how it was going down. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, if it was about them killing us, they could have just wiped us out. It would have been no more black folks. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the end of black folks. But it didn't happen. Why? Because God has the final say-so. That's what you have to understand. God has the final say-so. They just can't wipe out all the fucking original people on the planet. Fuck no. You can't do that. So then we are the ancestors of the auctions and the selling that got us descended all the way to America. Now let's talk about the good things about America now. Now there were bad people back in the 1600s that believed that we should be slaves and they should be superior over us. But let me tell you something. Not everybody was like that. People of God was not like that. You have to understand the people of God always been with us. Like God said, I will never forsaken you. I will never. That means he will always be there with us. Next thing you know, you got to understand around those times, you just still had your bad people. And, I believe they own a part of America because they fought